Donovan is in Oklahoma. Hey, Donovan, your question for Dr. D.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How can we help?
Outstanding.
Oh man, I'm trying to do okay. I'm working. I live in Oklahoma. I'm working in New Mexico in the oil field, and I'm actually a salesman in the oil field. And today I start going to rigs, and there's no sales calls allowed due to the coronavirus and this, that, and the other. That's the general state of the oil field, and my wife works as an RN for a health department. And I'm out in New Mexico trying to go through the debt snowball. But my wife is knee-deep up into Corona, and she's taking things a little more seriously than I am until this morning. Whenever I realized that now, I realized that was a little serious. And so I'm kind of freaking out. But I'm about to go. I'm on my way home from New Mexico, trying to figure out what the heck to even, how to approach this, how to be, how to say this. But I mean, fortunately, I'm not laid off. I just can't work out there, so I'm going to be basically about half pay.
There you go.
And
so I just moved here from Lubbock, Texas, and so I get the oil field, I get the ups and downs, I get the roller coaster
just went through Lubbock myself.
Well, God bless you, man. Wave to him.
I'm in Florida right now, actually.
There you go. What I would tell you is this: you've got a couple of things that you mentioned to me. One is I'm scared that I'm gonna have to go home and tell my wife that I'm not bringing home as much money as I am, and I'm scared for the woman that I love who's out there serving this community in a scary, messy situation, and I'm scared for her too. And so I think the greatest gift you can give your wife right now is to sit down at the kitchen table and hold her hand and look her in the eye and say, I'm scared and I love you, and we're going to get through this together. And then together you will make a plan for what tomorrow's going to look like and the next day. And that's going to include finances. That's going to include how you're going to honor each other when you're both scared and nervous. That's going to include how you're going to help her with the laundry when she's got to come, when she's rotating scrubs, on and on and on and on. But it's about making a plan together, and being vulnerable with the woman that you love. This is a scary moment for you financially. It's a scary moment for your wife health-wise. And it's scary for everybody around us. And it's going to be that calm, collected response. And you looking her in the eye and saying, I love you, I'm with you in this, and we're going to get through this together.
All right. Okay.
Hey, have you guys been through Financial Peace University?
Yeah, Dave, we have. And I'm actually... I mean, we have been through it. Yeah, we've got the membership and the whole deal, and we're going through it together. And we're on our debt snowball, and we've paid off about $30,000.
Good for
Congratulations,
you. So
man.
the good news is that you guys know you have. My point is, you've got the tools. Then, not necessarily the debt free, but you know how to handle the money, and so you've got the tools to sit down and say, with a reduced income for a short period of time, we're going to do a budget. We're going to lay out a game plan of it, where every dollar is going to go. We're going to do a budget with our time. We're going to do a budget with our energy on where it's all going to go. And what John was just saying was brilliant, and that you just have a game plan, and you share the vulnerability, and you share the game plan. And dude, you guys can fight through anything. You're not the kind of people that this is going to take out. You're going to be just fine in 60 days. You're fine.
And there's nothing that drives my wife crazier than when I try to bow up and act like nothing's bothering me. Because she can feel it, right? She knows. And so there's something magic about sitting down and saying, I'm scared, but I love you.
Yeah. I mean, and you don't have to do that every 20 minutes.
No, you do it once. You make a plan, right?
The one time, or the two times. It's until you just say what's really going on right then.
Yes.
Just be out loud about it. And there's some...
Then make a plan and follow the plan.
There's something about putting the truth on the table that in the spotlight that causes the demons to run for the corners.
Doesn't it? Every time.
They can't stand the light.
Every time.
Even if it's ugly truth, it's the truth.
That's right.
And fear just dissipates.
And how many guys have you talked to over the years that would call you and say, I realized I was going to be half pay, so I started borrowing money, and now I'm over my head, right?
Yeah. And he's not going to do that.
He's not going to do that.
No. Plus, she's working a lot of hours. She may make up the income.
And what a blessing she is to these communities out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Healthcare workers. Thank you.
Good for her.